So can you tell it's springtime in South Carolina? Look at all the pollen here. Of course, I wiped some off from right here, but look at all this pollen, and it is all over the car. But anyway, you joined me today as I am installing a set of $30 kidney grills on the old F30 328 here, and I went with the M3 M4 style. I like the double slats, and one good thing about these is if I ever want to replace them, I can just reach in and pop the tabs loose without having to remove the top part of the bumper. That's right. Normally, if you want to remove the kidney grills, the factory ones, you have to remove this weather stripping, remove some Torx bolts, pull the front of the bumper forward so you can get in there and pop those clips out and pop the front grill off. At least you only have to do that to one, because once you get this one off, it's easy enough to reach around and undo the clips to pop those out. But you're probably saying, dude, why did you only spend 30 bucks on these grills? First, the $200 intercooler from China, then these $30 grills from China. You have a turbocharged BMW. Why are you buying the cheapest shit possible for this car? And that's because I'm curious. You see on online forums and such, people like, hey, I found this intercooler for like no dollars, or I found these charge pipes or exhaust or whatever from China for like $18 shipped, whatever it is. And everybody's like, it's garbage, it's trash, don't get that stuff. But me, I'm a curious person. I'm like, is it? So I figured, why not throw 30 bucks down, wait a couple weeks to get them shipped in from China, pop them on and see if they work. So I have one on right now that you can see, and overall pretty good quality, but they are a little bit of you get what you pay for. So for instance, this one is fully installed, and check this out. Not exactly an OEM fit. And if we dive in a little bit closer, you can see that the little tabs, it is a two-piece design like the factory, which is nice, but these tabs don't really click down all the way, and I have put a lot of effort into trying to force these things down, and it's just not going to happen on this thing. But it's shiny, and overall it looks fine. So we are going to address the fitment issue on these things, or at least how they loose and knock about. We're going to address that, and then for 30 bucks everything should be good to go, because once it's on, they actually look really good. So how am I going to address the issue? Well, take a look at these tabs. Everything is clipped in fine, but there's actually a little bit longer than the OEM one. So while it does actually clip through the bumper and it's not an issue of it not locking it in place, it's just not short enough, I guess, to keep it nice and flush. They're a little bit too long. So I'm just going to throw a little bit of a 3M adhesive on the bottom of this, snap it in, and we're good to go. But first, let's pop this one out real quick. Yeah. Give it the old reach around. Oh, good old college days, huh? Kidding. There we go. Clean the mating surface just a little bit. So as it turns out, I'm actually out of 3M adhesive, but I do have these little adhesive strips. They're not exactly a name brand, but that's actually kind of fitting considering these aren't actually a name brand grill. They're not as strong as 3M, however, it doesn't really matter because really all it has to do is stop it from vibrating. So I'm just going to pop one right here. Oh. Yeah. Oh shit, these things are pretty strong actually. Never mind, these things actually might do the job. Good lord. There we go. Pop you right there. Pop you. Right here. Oh, flat side down. There we go. Now let's pop it on. There we go. Oh. And now, line her up. and yeah, no more wiggle. Check that out. All right, we'll do the other side and we'll look at the final product. Line it up. And then, yeah, nice and sturdy. There, that's not so bad. Looks pretty good, and yeah, the adhesive will make it a lot harder to get these things off next time I need to, but honestly, they're the grills I want. They now fit, and I really don't foresee myself needing to remove them at any point, so as far as I'm concerned, $30 well spent. And if you're wondering how did I get these for $30, I went to AliExpress, to be honest with you, which is kind of like a Chinese Amazon. But they do have some good stuff on there. Like I said, these weren't a perfect OEM fit, but with a little bit of adhesive, they look great. I'm very happy with them. So yeah, that's twice in a row. Generic, no-name, cheap stuff that people would typically steer you clear of buying has worked out so far. Well, the intercooler I still need to do a proper review on, which I'm working on. In fact, my next video is going to get me even closer to that. So stay tuned, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.